Welcome back everybody to Elder Scrolls Online with Tamrain, our master crafter to be. We are still on her first day at the New Life Festival. We're just doing the last little bits and bobs that we wish to complete in New Life, and that involves having a quick look at our golden pursuits. So we have more than completed our 25 quests. We have to wait a couple more days to finish our login calendar, 8 to be precise. 5 endeavours well grouped. I haven't chosen to group with anyone, so that probably won't get done by this character. Earn 12 event tickets. We are another 2 days off doing that, so that's going to happen. We have definitely earned our 25 New Life Festival boxes, meaning we have completed another 3 of our golden pursuits. Now, what I did last night with Rosalor was I did the New Life Festival Charity Writs. But if you're curious about how those work and how to do them relatively quickly, this is what I did. Alrighty, we needed to go to, we go to Consumables, you go to Master Writs. Now don't click on it and open it up straight away. Okay, just hover over it and it will tell you what it is. So we need to craft a rough hatchet practical. With Deep Winter Charity Writs, the magic number is 12. So no matter what they've got in them, you do 12 of them. When you get to Imperial Charity Writ, so this is a rough bowl common, we need to only create 3 of those. There are a couple like the corn chowder and I think the roast chicken and the jam need 12, the jelly, the grape jelly. But for Deep Winter Charity Writs, it's always 12. For Imperial Charity Writs, things like the rough bowl, the rough cup, the rough bedroll, I think, is another one. They only require 3. So if you're going to do this, you may need to unlock your Charity Writ to learn how many you need to craft. I've done enough now that I remember usually. When in doubt, do 12. You can't go wrong. If you've got the resources. Alright, we're not going to use it. We're going to go and find a blacksmithing station and craft a rough hatchet. If you do not have the motif for rough hatchet, you're going to find the blacksmith over here. This is Frickhild Cold Heart.
Forge is no place for games.
Go to the store for blacksmith. And you go down to your diagrams. Now, hovering over them, you can see which ones you already know. So, in this case, Tamrain has learnt the rough hatchet practical. She's learnt rough cup and rough bowl. And she also has rough knife. Now those are the 4 that you're going to need from the blacksmith over time. You might just want to pick them up as you get them. We also have learnt the rough platter serving because we can. The blacksmith sign unlocks when you reach level 50 and you've become a master
at the
harvester's ore. It's a furnishing. Ooh, I've never thought of that. Bellows also have furnishings. So there's some furnishings you can buy in here. Unexplained heavy armor. It's unexplained, but it contains a piece of heavy armor. Rightio. So now that you know where to get your New Life Festival recipes from, if you don't have them, that's the easiest way. You can always go to a guild trader and try and get them for less. But,
it's always so toasty here.
Right, what were we doing again? I for inventory, into consumables, into Master Writs, hover over it. We are doing... Okay. Rough knife, butcher, we're going to do 12 of those. I'm going to try and just work my way down and do all of the ones for each station. So rough knife butcher is a hearth object, and you'll find it under hearth. And we are going to do 12 of them. Okay, now the thing that you're going to run out of most often is the nickel. If you've done a lot of gathering and you've kept your various crafting bits up, you should have enough regulars to get through this, maybe. I know the first year I had trouble, but it's the nickel that you're always going to need to replenish. Unfortunately, any of the crafters will sell that. Alright, rough knife butcher, done. Back into eye. So there's container, butcher, stretcher, butcher. Okay, another set of 12 rough knife butchers. Craft that. Because I remember last time I did this, we did a lot of running back and forth. Well, we're not going to do that this year. We are going to go to, again, back into eye. So, butcher, stretcher, butcher, stretcher, stretcher, butcher, butcher, right, rough knife, butcher, crate, stretcher, hatchet. Okay, so 12 knives and 12 hatchets. Alright, let's do that. 12 more knives and 12 hatchets. So let's go with this one. Craft that. Now hatchets you find under workshop, because they're a workshop thing. We're going to do 12 of those. Don't press max by mistake, you will be a sad panda. Alrighty, that's that done. Now I saw some stretchers over here, so we need to do 12 each of those. So this is our clothing station. You go over here to your patterns. We are looking for sweet, and we are looking for rough, stretcher, military, by 12. Actually, let's just pop out of that. I'm going to count how many I need. Alright. Cargo, butcher, stretcher 1, butcher, stretcher 2, stretcher 3, stretcher 4. Okay, 4 12s are 48. I can only do 46 because I'm going to run out of nickel. Let's have a talk to Rogar Tenor.
The celebration has been good for business.
I prefer the
Thanks
cold
to all the
moon
visitors,
inn
we've never
to
been
the
busier.
sober nord.
Have a look
It's
around. Our
much
goods are
more
the
rustic.
best in the city. We charge a little
The
more,
con and
but it's
Lycar is
definitely
pretty
worth
incredible.
I wholeheartedly agree. But it also makes me a bit sad. It reminds me how much I miss Queen Nernhild.
Who's Queen Nernhild?
You've never heard of Queen Nernhild? Forgive me, but that's so hard to imagine. She was the Skald King's sister. She ruled our land during the Akaviri invasion. Our beloved queen. She died defending us from the hated invaders.
I never knew that. Thank you for sharing that. Do I have anything to sell? I have some fowl hide to sell. We'll sell that. Oh yeah, no, I do want to do that. I must have hit R by mistake. I did. All
I'm
right.
waiting for Idesa to finish a piece for my betrothed, but she needs to concentrate on her work.
Okay.
She's
so
been a
we
little
wanna
too
buy
preoccupied with
nickel.
that dark elf noble.
So
if
every
you know what I
single
mean.
one of these. Wow, he's going to turn me into a liar now. He does not sell nickel. Oh, rude. All right, let me go over to the clothier then.
You look light on your...
Right, nickel. That's right, he's the leather worker. He's not a craft master. Oh, my bad. You right click, you can buy multiple. They're worth 15. I have a crafting bag, so 1,000 is actually a really good, bargain for that. Let's go back over here. I needed 48 rough stretcher militaries. Let's do it. I wonder if I can just type that in. No. Okay. Rightio. This is where I go back and find it was a bedroll basic. I know, right? No, it wasn't. It's good. Alright, so it looks like the only other stuff we've got left is the woodworking. So rough container cargo by 1. Rough crate reinforced by 1. And rough box. Imperial Charity Writ requires a rough bowl. It actually means 3 rough bowls. It's not in the description, but you will need 3. So let us just quickly go into here. We're going to go down to hearth again, and it's rough bowl. Common, which you can purchase from your blacksmith. Alright. Now the next place you want to go is to the woodworking shop.
drink to the ladies.
Ooh, drink to the ladies. There you go. We're heading just straight into the woodworking, which is in this part over here. You see it's marked with the woodworking symbol. Alright, now a lot of what you need, actually all of the recipes you need for your winters, your charity writs, are found with the carpenter.
Don't you love the smell of freshly cut wood? That's the smell of unlimited possibilities.
We sell the finest products in the land, but quality will cost you. So I hope you have a full purse.
I certainly do. Is Windhelm always this busy?
It can get a little crazy, especially when we have a festival. I can't wait to see the eating contest. It's always exciting. And now I'm hungry.
No worries. So this is our carpenter. You will need a blueprint. Common table slanted is one of the recipes. You will need the boarded, the rough box boarded container. So I'm just going to very quickly make sure I know these. I think I got these last time I did this festival. Rough crate bolted, rough crate reinforced. We don't need that, but I do know it, which is nice to know. Oh, I don't know that one. I will buy that one. I have seen it around, but I will buy it because that completes my collection, so to speak. Alright, let's just very quickly go into our character and we'll learn that.
Don't all the lines just blur together?
No, Tamrain. Didn't you notice the pictures? Honestly, girl. Alright, back into here, back into our master writs. We're after a rough container cargo. Let's go. Which means I need blueprints. So if you're ever searching for these in a guild sellers, just type in blueprint and then hit R and it should bring you up all the blueprints. Otherwise just go into consumables. Actually, I should show you where to find that, shouldn't I? Maybe. You guys probably already know. Rough containers. Now workshop is where you'll find your containers. I need 12 rough box boarded. I think that's at the very bottom of the list. Oh, is it rough container cargo? I think this was the other thing I needed. Alright, then I better check the rest. It was either bolted or reinforced. I just can't remember which one. Alright, so rough container cargo. We did 12 of those. Stretcher, 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 butcher. Okay, rough crate reinforced is what we didn't do. And we did do the rough box boarded. So rough crate reinforced. Down here. There we go. This is why you need your heartwood, okay? It takes a bit of heartwood. Oh gosh. Alright, now that we've done that, I always have trouble remembering which writ is delivered here and which writ is delivered out at the stand. So let's go to where we deliver our goods. Okay. This is where you deliver your other goods. We'll just hop off the pony. Now, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go in here. I'm going to grab this Winter Charity Writ and go use. I'm going to go accept the contract. Okay, Winter Charity Writs are delivered where you deliver everything else. You can only ever open one up. However, if you don't wish to be running back and forward, once you accept the contract, if you've got the goods on you, it will let you complete the contract on the spot. Alright? So this makes your life a lot easier.
Where can we get more?
Where can we get more? Well, we just get the writs done and then we make them. Complete quest. I know, I wish I'd discovered this last time, but last time I was still getting my head around crafting. And now I've discovered that even when I'm doing master writs, if I write everything down, I don't have to open and accept each one, provided I craft it up. There we go. Alright. It's actually a good chunk of XP, to be honest, even though I don't need a lot of what's in there now. Okay, 5.5k inspiration, Skull Explorer's bundle. Complete that quest. And 11.8k experience. That's rather a that is rather a bit. And this is so much more relaxed than having to rush back and forward between the crafting station and here because we've already made these things up. Now, this one, we'll have to go back out to where Breda is. So we'll just accept the contract. Alright, we'll head on back over to the Way Shrine, which is easiest got to from here. Yeah, so that's so much easier. I wish I'd known that a very long time ago, that I could just do that instead of rushing back and forward. Alrighty, into Windhelm Way Shrine, back out to here. Confirm that. Okay, back over this way. Silvaria Bello.
We all appreciate a good sturdy knife is more than just a tool. It's a defense against the rigors of the world. And so is this beautifully crafted furnishing you provided.
You're welcome.
Thank you for your contribution. And take this as your reward.
Thank you.
Each one is a little surprise.
Each one is a little surprise, girl. Into containers. So refugees' gifts contain rekindleth pieces. Actually,
I wish I
someone
had your
yesterday
luck.
wanted that. I don't think I wrote down their name. Oh. Ah, there's a shield. Bow. Sword. So this is the Skull Explorers bundle. And you will get... This is from the Imperial set. So you will get one of each of these. If I remember right, they actually have all of the Skull style. We'll just go over to here. Into our style motifs. Right, we know all those styles. The gold ones tend to be found in miscellaneous. And as you can see, we already have all of these in our collection. So I'm going to have to go and find someone who needs them to complete their collections. Same with that one. Alright. Now, New Life Festival. Let's just have a quick look and have a look in our golden pursuits. See what else we've got. We need to find some treasure chests to loot. 5 fallen players, refine raw materials 20 times. Deconstruct or research 50 pieces of equipment. Craft 25 items inside your home. Place 10 furnishings and 5 lighting furnishings. Why don't we go do that? Oh, and visit, no, let's go and visit 5 player homes first, shall we? Alright, so we are currently in Group Activity Finder. You go down until you get to the tab that says Home Tours. Click on that, and I don't know, let's have a look at the Magic Villa. Let's visit the home. So these are the golden pursuits for December 2025. I think we've just spent the last 4 episodes doing the new quests and the old quests for New Life, for the New Life event. Those quests repeat every day, so you can earn XP every day from them and also gain more boxes with surprises in them. So that helps. But here we go. This is our magical villa, not ours, someone else's. What is that? Oh, it's a mount. Oh, wow. It's a mount hitched to a wagon. I would not dare do that to that one. That one's too shiny. Moon Temple Pad. Oh, I know, I'm torn between going in 2 directions now. Oh, what's that? The Keeper's Oath. It's a law book. Oh, blessed be the Keeper's eyes, wrought in crimson and gold, their rueful gaze fixed on her cursed tomb since darkest days of old. When bone and death shroud stir below, may these eyes see flames alight, to exact the dark toll that she owes to keep her soul bound tight. Right, I wonder where you get that thing from, because that sounds like there's an adventure involved. Aww. Sometimes in, if you've got ESO Plus, you'll sometimes get statues for free, but you can also purchase them with your crowns and things from the crown store if you want. Can I read the books? No, I don't think it lets you read the books in people's homes. Eleanor candles. Oh, I'm not extinguishing the candles. No, rude. Ooh, sea blue. Oh, well, we'll have to come back to that because I want to look at the rest of this first. I like it. I like the way these frame the pictures. Wow. Okay, let's go upstairs. I always like seeing what people have done with their actually I think that's a Clockwork City thing. Yeah, Clockwork Stairs. Oh my goodness. Azandar has his own little pad. That is so cute. Oh my goodness. We can talk to him too if you want. No, I don't want to turn that down. I need to talk to this guy here.
Beyond runes and the
That doesn't
cookpot,
help.
my crafting skills are somewhat limited. But I have a great deal of admiration for those who can hone a sword or stitch a shirt. Perfection is a lofty peak, but it's worth the climb.
Ah, there you go. Words of wisdom from Azandar. Yeah, I think this is a Clockwork City staircase. Maybe. I could be wrong. It looks like it. Oh, wow. These are our Clockwork City, yeah, wow, pretty. I know. Oh, what's in here? Alright, let's have a look at the Sea Bloom Villa lower floor. I really like seeing what people do. I think I've said that, but oh my goodness, look. It's a little bed chamber, I'm sorry. Is that a... What's that? Oh, wow, what is that? Oh, music box, Wonders of the Shoal. That is beautiful. I'm not deactivating that. That's where our music's coming from. Okay. Back out into the garden. Well, they named it rightly. It is definitely a magical villa. Thank you. Looks very much like we must be at the end of it. Oh no, I would have missed the crafting stations. That's the armorer. An outfit station. What's that thing? A chronometer of the tribunal. I'm not touching that. Wow. Alright, well thank you. I think I'm allowed to... Aha. So you go F5, it gives you housing options even though it's not your house. But it also, F5 will let you see what things are. If you're like, what's that statue, what's this? You can actually go F5 and it will show you what things are. Now, it's not your house, so you won't be allowed to move it. What is that? What they look like? Oh my gosh. Look at these things. That's a clever use of the window box. I didn't even notice it was a window box. Okay, but more importantly, what that is clever. Well, anyway, I'll get there eventually. What it does let you do is you can hit T, and I think this might be one of my new favorite homes. There we go. Confirm. Thank you so much for that. That was awesome. Let's go back into P for pursuits if you're using keyboard and mouse. Home tours. So this was our magic villa, the Sea Bloom Villa, done by LoreFriendly. Thank you, Lore. Okay. Endings and Beginnings by Maarlith. Well, let's have a quick look at that one then. Oops, did I just duck out of it? No, I didn't. Wow. So, like I said, if I go F5, we can see what the different furnishings are. We won't do that though, because I actually just want to wander through and enjoy the magic first. Oh, hello, what's up here? Oh yeah, that's right, it's like a... It's like a little fortress with cozy nooks. I really do like cozy nooks that people put in. Like, it's just like, it's these little corners and spaces. What is that? Excuse me. Aquarium, Abyssinian coral. Wow. I think that's an item you have to purchase, maybe. I know, I like seeing what people do with their places. I'm having a what's this button do? Oh, let's turn it. Wow, you could have a little bit of fun in here, right? Okay, let's just turn that off. Lava trap switch. I know. It almost makes me want to wait until some unsuspecting soul comes into the house just so I can turn it on. That would be extremely mean, but very funny. Alright, what's this? Hemohilot benign. I'm not touching that thing. What is that? Oh, that is clever. Oh my gosh. Look, 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 look. Okay, it's a Laowan merchant stall. That's the base thing. And then you've got the trophies. That must have taken ages to put together. That is really smart. I like it. Oh, that is wonderful. Okay. Wow. Okay. I know. We just please excuse me while I wander through. We're doing our golden pursuits today. Okay, we'll have to go up there in a minute. I just want to have a look in here first. These are clever. Because you can... One of the things about going into these is you learn. That is very smart. Is you learn so much. Secrets. Tradecraft secrets. I know, now I'm torn because I actually want to go upstairs before I forget. I mean, some people when they do that particular quest is they just bounce in and out of the houses. And but I actually like to stop. I know, I'll try not to give away all of their secrets. That is smart. Nicely put together. I know. Yeah, that's really, it's like a little homely touch. It just, little things like that just remind you that real people might live here. Well, you know, real cartoon people. But anyway. I like it. We're not going to talk to all these guys, but... Wow. I like that they've put plates of food in. Oh, there's the cake. That's so good. In each theme. That is really clever. Wow. All right. Oh my gosh. I really appreciate when people share like this. It's just... I have seen different iterations of, well, a different iteration of this house, so it's nice to just see something that's not the same. Oh, look at these. Okay. Wait, we're not done yet. What's in here? Okay, we are done. That was awesome. Thank you. I think I'll recommend that one definitely. I'm not sure if it's my favorite. It's definitely, no, I think it has to be up there. It's got so many little touches when you look at it. Yeah, nice. All right, let's go pee. And so that was Endings and Beginnings, the Alan Here private arena. So like a retirement place for gladiators, but also a training place for new gladiators. That's so good. Ooh, Cozy Winter Home, Twin Arches by... So Endings and Beginnings was done by Maarlith. We're going to go and visit Cozy Winter Home, which is based on the Twin Arches residence, by Ep302. So let's go have a look at that. I know, I think we've got like one more to visit, but this is not a hard task, is it? I don't think I've ever been in this residence. Look at this. So this is just like the little intro picture that they give you. Oh my. And then people go and add their own touches. Teeny tiny little courtyard. That is so cool. All right. I like the way they've used these throughout here. Oh, what are they? What are they and where can I get one? Or three? Okay, the Silvanari Sapstone. That's an antiquity. What's this? A delicate Redguard lantern. Wow, okay. Alright, back out of that. Kitties! That's so nice. It's like they've made their own little private space using the dividers. So Redguard divide. Oh, I don't think I've got that in my recipes. Now I have to go find it. That's beautiful. And then you have Redguard divider again. Is that what this is? I don't know. This thing. Yeah, florid. Okay, but this is the one. Lattice. That's lovely. All right. They've made it so cozy. Little kitchen space and yeah. Okay. Is that like that's all the? Yeah, I think that's it. It's such a teeny tiny little home, but you've got this contrast of cold out here, and I think they've put in snowbanks for us and everything. Yeah, snowfall. And then they've got us the trees. Okay, there's the vine. Sapling white pine. Look at that. That's lovely. Thank you so much. I really like the contrast in here. So yeah, I'm gonna recommend that one. Is it a favourite? I don't know. I like it a lot, but I don't know if it's a favourite. Let me just confirm that. I have to think about that one. And I really do like the touches in there though. Torn, my friends, torn. Alright. Outdoor Living, Dawn Shadow by MysticTickles. Well, Mystic, what did you come up with? Let's go visit this one. And then I think we probably should stop because we've probably visited our 5 homes at that point. I think I'm on 12 tickets too. Maybe. Because the housing reminded me that we want to have a look at, we want to go and do the thing. I know. Just... I'm pretty sure they've added all of this garden in. Oh, very cute. Can I pet the puppy? No, I don't think so. And not because puppy will eat my arms if we have alchemy stations. Cooking fire? Yeah. Nice. Who's that? Historian Phaedra. Nusu made the merchant with her own little stand and her own cat, the merchant cat. I love how these paintings are just put, like they're not on walls, they're just kind of propped against the trees. That's really, it just, yeah, I like it. Not sure if I like it a lot, but I definitely like it. Look at this. What is that? Okay, yeah, it's a bowl. Oh, these are so good. I know he made me jump. I think I'm just going to tiptoe around the big fierce wolf. And straight into a skeleton. Okay, you and me, we're not getting on. Let's go see what they've done inside. The outside is... I don't know what to make of it, but I like it. Look, this bit, just touches of the paintings. Although I think I saw that one over there. Have they added those to the walls, or does it come with that? Oh, I think it comes like that. Okay. These are new though. You can craft those. I like what they've done. See, how do you do this? It's a cooking fire. But where do I buy one? Or find one? How do they make it? Aha! This is the Winter Festival hearth fire. That is the first time I've ever seen that, and this is the Winter Festival hearth. Okay. I do. I like the burning logs in there. That is pretty good. Alright, Winter Festival hearth fire. I don't think it's a craftable, and it's not an antiquity, so it must be something you can purchase from the crown store. See, a place for educated discussion. And the trophies from running dungeons. I like how they're not like the main center, they're just kind of there. Oh, very clever. Okay. Right, I'm going back in. It's very quiet, isn't it? It's like a really quietly decorated thing. Okay, maybe needs a little bit more or something else in the space. It still feels a little empty. Possibly the decoration limit has been reached. This must be another overlook. Yeah. A quiet space to eavesdrop in, I think. Yeah, okay. I definitely recommend this for a look. It's just... And there's no kind of way to grade how you like something. Like, you either have to favourite it or not. And I really like this courtyard space though. I am going to recommend it just for this space. Look at it. How beautiful is this? And the unexpected... I know I'm not dealing with the targets being randomly spaced around. I just didn't notice her last time, I think. I really, really like the way these paintings are in here. Yeah, no, I'm definitely recommending this one for a look. It's got a really different feel to it. And this is your pathing. So these all move. Oh, that is a lot of work to put in, isn't it? Anyway, what I came in here for was actually just to go tea. So I could recommend this home. Yes. Alright. I'm going to go pee. And we're going to check our golden pursuits. I know, because as much as I'm thinking I need to go have a look at, I don't know, the Fey Garden House. Or the Candy House. I think that, you know, there's a point where you have to stop and do the next thing. Thank you so much to everyone who puts their homes up into home tours. I really appreciate being able to just come and visit and look and see what you've done. Yeah. We've visited 5-player homes, so I do have to stop there. What else can we do? We can place 10 furnishings and see if we've got 5 lighting furnishings to do. I don't know if I want to do that on the back of looking at these wonderful places, because I'm not sure I can do anything like it. But let's go and see. We've been to the Hall of the Lunar Champion. I've done something in the Old Lothi. Let's go on Fulham Bay Inn. I've definitely been to Autumn's Gate. I'm just looking for somewhere I might not have been. Blackvine Villa. I think I may have been to Blackvine Villa. Congratulations, guildmate. Would you want to live in an old stone house just across a dark jungle stream from a haunted alien ruin? Silly question! Who wouldn't? Actually, I think it's the Cyrodiilic jungle house I've been to, and I don't think I've been to Blackvine Villa. Let's travel to Blackvine Villa and see what we might want to do with that. Travel inside the house. Oh no, we're bouncing all over the countryside. I thought this was a little house. It does not look like a little house. Oh no, maybe. It doesn't look like I've done much with it or anything with it at all, actually. So we've got this raw bones of the house here. Let's go inside. Maybe I have. No, I have not done anything with it. It's got like little chamber areas that we could use. Has it got anywhere really private for it? No, so this would have to be maybe your bed chamber here, or you'd have to wall something off here. Well, it does say place 10 furnishings. Let's see what we've got. Art of browse. Alright, so we can, well, we could place our crafting stations in here. We do have Lunar Champion tablets, merchant assistants, music boxes. Ooh, I do have that one. I think that was one I couldn't resist then. Oh, that's right. I have an absolute ton of storage that I've went and got with my tickets, my crafting tickets. Okay, this is conservatory. This is for outside. Do I have any flowers I could put? I have window boxes. Ferns? Yeah, it looks like I might need to go shopping for stuff. Alright. Courtyard, statues, vehicles, wells, and yard ornaments. I need to go find some more boxes. I use them up in my other house. I need to make some tables. Gallery. Oh. Let's have a look at lighting, actually. Alright, so we have braziers. Candles. We have a whole swathe of candles. Do I have hanging chandeliers? I have one. A meridian sconce. Enchanted lights. Okay, so 8-star chandeliers are enchanted lights. And why do I have... Oh, I have 3 in my furnishings and 1 in my backpack. That's why. And I have a Silvanari sapstone. Alright. Lanterns. Lamps. Light posts. We did excavate the beacon of Tower 0. I think that's going to be overkill for inside though. And sconces. Miscellaneous, so we have Soul Shriven and Ruby Candlefly Gathering. Okay, that needs to go outside. Mounts, I don't really want to put a mount in here. Parlour. Knickknacks, rugs, tapestries, suite structures. Yep, sweet. I do have a single Imperial bed in here. Oh, and a Dark Elf nightstand. And some trunks. Undercroft. And workshop. Of course, we have a bunch of things in here. So I don't have a lot on me for doing decorating, but we need to place down 5 lighting furnishings and 10. Was it specific as to what kind of furnishings they were? Just 10 furnishings. Alright. So we're going to put some sleeping quarters in here, and it's not a very big space. So we or I could tuck them in there. Let's grab out our single bed. So F5 and R, and into suites. I did go nuts with the rough bedroll. I should have only made 3 of it. That was yesterday. We're going to place ourselves. No, Redguard bed. Oops. Alright, so I'm going to actually put T for surface drag on so it stays on the floor. We can turn it around. Well, I can try and keep it on the floor. I know, good luck. Let me just put that down. I know I've got more than 1 Imperial bed. Yeah, I don't really like it there. I don't really like it, full stop, but that's beside the point. Pivot it. I need a 2. I know, furniture is a little bit clunky in this game. I just wish I could get a better perspective out of it. If I pivot it again. No, you know what? I think we will stick with it this way. And we're going to put the head up close to the fireplace because because that way the firelight is locked, although your head might get a bit warm. Let's pop that down. I think it suits better now. We could put a stand or something across here. That's not really straight, is it? It'll do. That maybe. No, it won't, because it's going to drive me crackers. Okay, edit. That's better. Alright, let's F5, F5, R, parlor, rugs and carpets, Breton carpet square. Yeah, that's blue. What about Jubilee rug? Smaller, that's too small. Rug of the okay, I like that one. Let's grab that one. It's too big. Alright, but it's not too big to put in front of the fire. So we'll put that one down there. I know, house flipping, anybody? We might want to just move it so it's centered. Oh, I know, there. Alright, the next thing we want to do. For browse. I know I don't have any dividers. I should look for that. I don't have any bookshelves either, do I? No. I think we need a tapestry over that bed though. It looks like it's Sweet Kanathi's song. Well, let's do that. So I'm going to put that. You know what? Let's mirror it over here. No, that does not work. Okay, let's put that away. R. And right. So we're getting a nice little sleeping position here. We have a bedside lamp almost. Let's go R. Library. Okay, I don't have any shelves in here. No. These are not hanging, most of these. Oh no, map of elsewhere hanging. I know, I want to get more of those. Baskets, bags, stockroom utensils. So stockroom, harvester's herbs, produce, utensils. Right, looks like I did too many utensils. Can't math after all. Fish, drinkware. Let's grab that thing. I think it belongs over the fireplace is all. I have more than one of them. How many of them do I have? Just the two. Alright. I need a shelf above that fireplace. I know, Tan, do we have... Hang on, can I place the storage in here? So into services, and we look for storage. I can put my furnishing vault in here. I think it'll look good right there. Maybe. Okay, no, there we go. I almost think though better would be like a shelf with food on it. So maybe I should grab that. Grab this. I know. Now where am I going to put it now? I don't want it there. I know, we'll tuck it in this corner. Although I can think of other things I want in this corner now that I'm thinking. Let's put that there. Alright. So this is like a good little crafting area really. So who lives here? Someone who appreciates their ability to do their crafting. To live quietly. Yeah, you're right. We are going to have to put that over there. Radio. Art browse. So do I have crafting stations? I have 3. Armory, Jewelry, and Telvanni Alchemy. Where am I going to put this? So I think we should have... Up in the back. This would be like a little crafting area. I was going to make this into a study, but I think we'll have crafting here. I just have to get the other stations for it. Alchemy. Maybe that's an outdoor piece of furniture. What do you reckon? No, we could sit it here. Jewelry and alchemy together. Yep, so we've got kind of like a little enclosed area. Alright, what else we got in here? R, no, F5 and then R. Storage, weather control, house guests, conservatory. To be honest, I don't know if the outside furnishings are going to count, but why don't we go have a look? It's only a teeny tiny little courtyard. Alright, let's have a look in our golden pursuits. We've placed 9 furnishings apparently. I lost count. So if I pick up this, okay, so we can definitely, I'm going to leave that there for the minute. What I'm thinking of, okay, we are going to use those, I just want to put something else in here first. So I'm pressing R to put it back into my backpack. Alright, so I'm thinking we could have like a tiny little stable area over here. Or we can have a conservatory area here and put our stable area over here. Okay. Wow, and you sunk that. So if I turn my surface drag off, we can sink it into the... Oh, that's how they do that. Wait, where'd it go? Huh. Alright. I feel more confident now. Rightio. So what I'm doing is I'm going to put this garden bed away, and we're going to actually maybe put these are my hibiscus, yeah. Okay. So I'm thinking I've got like a little rough shed. I'm going to put a well in here, so we definitely have wells, so let's go R. Just courtyard. Statues, vehicles, wells. So I have a Breton well, a storm grey. Let's grab that thing. This is an antiquity that we can dig up. And I can make it quite low, so I don't have to have the whole thing showing. So I'm going to put this over here because you probably want your well close to where you want to put your ponies. I'm not sure what I'll put in there. Alright, so then what we're going to do is along here, we're going to go F5 and R. There's structures over here, see? So buildings. An open hulalu shed. shrine to Debella. So this... Right. Using the mouse wheel to send it away from me a little bit. It's quite big, isn't it? I don't know if this is what I'm quite after. I don't think it is actually, but let's pop it down. Yeah, no, that's not what we're after. So what I want is a stable of some kind. I'll have to look in the woodworking to see if we've got one. I think that well actually makes it to number 9 though. So here we've got our garden bed, and I can put the other garden bed down over here as well. We also have, we can put a statue in here if we want. Oh, whoops. I know I already had that up. Courtyard. We have, well, we're not putting Molag Bal or the Ascendant Lord in here, if that's what you're thinking. Yard ornaments. Right. Wind chimes. No. That's pretty. I wonder if we got 2 of them. No, we just got the 1. Right. ESO plus. Aha. Vivex Triumph, Orc Warrior, more a lot of secrets. Dwemer Guardian, what's that look like? I was actually thinking this, right? Okay, no, maybe not. I was wondering if we could make those bigger, is my thought. Oh, that's a bit gruesome. Alright. We do want something in there. It's in display. Okay, these are things we put on shelves. Alright, so it looks like I need to make some bookshelves. We might have to get into that at some point. I always have trouble working out what I want to do in a house. And I kind of make it up as I go, a bit like writing, really. Right, well, we need to go find some flowers. Do you know the best place for finding flowers? It is actually in Solstice, but it does involve a lot of gathering. Alright, let's have a quick look at our golden pursuits. We're at 17 of 22. We actually need to get to there. So 18 gives us a New Life Fishboon Angler costume. And I don't know what that is there, whether that's 20 or whether that's it. Craft 25 items inside your home. Let's go. Back into Blackvine Villa. It's not quite home yet. We're going to have some stands up there. We're going to pop in a couple more crafting stations when I get them. And yes. I know these are sitting way out from the wall, aren't they? Let's fix that. I need surface drag on. And I want to put them actually on the wall. There we go. Alright, and now that they're on the wall, I want to move them up to where I thought they were. Now we'll just make sure they're still on the wall. See, now they've moved out again. Let me just fix that. We'll just pivot it. And I might turn surface drag off and sink that pin into the wall a little bit more. There we go. Now I know it's on the wall. Maybe the same for this one. Whoops, a little bit too far. Right, even though it's sunk in, what you can do is use the 1 or 2 key. Then just pull it out a little bit and straighten it. There we go. Bring it down. Step back a tiny bit. Oops. I know, it's enough to make you weep some days. There we go. Right. Okay, I do need a fire for that half. And we need a shelf under here. I'd like to put something in behind those. I wonder if I can put... I need to make another tapestry. That's it. What was I doing inside? I have no idea. We were making 25 items. Jewelry crafting station. Oops. Get back. You know what I'm doing, of course. I'm still in building editing mode, which is what my problem is. Now I want to go to use my jewelry station. Let's process that. It's kind of nice to be doing stuff in our own home. Creation. If I made... Now, well, I don't know. I wonder if I could make something out of here, though. Oh, I don't have any... What? Sketches. We need to go find Tams some sketches. Right. Okay. Alright, well that does leave me with just this to do inside my home then. Now I don't know if it will count one of these as 1 or as 25, but let's find out. It counted them. Yep. What's that? Costumes has been updated with the new life Fishboon Angler collectible. Thank you. Can we preview it? I don't think that suits her, to be honest. Or maybe I'm just not used to seeing her dressed like that. There you go. New life Fishboon Angler. Let's end that preview. I know. What else can she wear? New life Winter Storm robes. Let's have a look at that one. Well, not too bad. Now see, I like it better in that. Talvani Master Wizard of Clothing. We could dye it. Yeah. Alrighty. What was I doing? I was looking at my pursuits again. Place 5 light furnishings. I didn't see any light furnishings in my thing that I actually wanted to use. I mean, I do like the idea of putting a Sylvanar sapstone above my door. So if we go here, go to lighting, go to magical or enchanted lights, and we still have a Sylvanari sapstone, and we can place that. I mean, that just lets the whole place be a whole lot lighter. Let me just hit 3. I think it's tilted a little bit back. There we go. I like that. We need to go find some more you know what I think we do? We need to find another one. Something different for here and here. 2. Alright, I need at least another 2, maybe 4 Sylvanar sapstones. And for that, we need to find the lead. Now, where do we find the lead for them? I don't know. Well, let's check it out. I'm going to actually Google Sylvanar sapstone. Because if I look it up in the antiquities, I won't be able to find it. I won't be able to find where to look for it. It won't tell me. But whereas... Okay. Thieves' troves, general chests, safe boxes, and treasure maps. Apparently. ESOhub.com. Does it tell me? Alright. Yeah, location. Thieves' troves, treasure maps, chests, and safe boxes in Malabel Tor. Okay, well we may have to go looking for another 4 of them. That'll keep us busy for a bit, won't it? Okay. Guys, I think on that note, I am going to bid you adieu. If you enjoyed the episode, please hit like. If you want to see more, please hit subscribe. And I'll check you later. Take care out there.